Hi everyone, my name is Etinnah Garcia and I have just finished my freshman year at Boston College. Thanks to the support of my family and everyone at the Westinghouse, I am on my way to earning a college degree. Although I grew up in Austin, my story does not begin there. It begins in Puerto Rico with my earliest memories. The sizzling of the empanadillas down the street, the crashing of the waves, and the smell of salt. I remember the shouts from the kids playing and my family laughing in the dining room. All music to my ears. I spent the first 6 years of my life in San Juan and discovered my love for the arts. From a young age, I danced ballet and tap and learned to play piano while music and culture coursed through my body. I danced salsa in my school's dance showcase dressed as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Sometimes, I would go out in the rain and recreate the song Reflection from Mulan. Every day felt like a fairy tale, and being on my island made it even more magical. My mom and I left Puerto Rico in 2007, and I had to find that magic in a new place. She closed her law firm and hoped to find greater job opportunities, resources, and education for both of us in the States. My mom's top priority for me was that I be fluent in English and Spanish and have more opportunities in the arts. Feeling foreign to your surroundings as a 6-year-old makes it feel like you're just floating around and soaking everything in like a sponge. During my first year in Boston, I took a ballet class, but I could not understand what was going on because the language was foreign to me and the environment felt cold. I was tested often to observe my improvement in the language. I would practice my vocabulary words every single night before going to bed with my mom, who barely spoke any English herself, in order to catch up with my classmates. By third grade, I was proficient in a language I had not known 2 years prior. We moved to Austin Bryan 2 years later, and I discovered the Westinghouse Boys and Girls Club. I finally felt the sense of home that I was searching for. I was able to explore the arts and experience them, and it made me remember the way I felt in Puerto Rico. I learned different expressions of art and grew to love painting and pottery. I became obsessed with choreography, album art, and music, and soon I was inspired to sing. I walked into the music clubhouse at the Westinghouse and found what I left behind in Puerto Rico. The feeling of magic. I had unforgettable experiences here that further cultivated my love for the arts. Who would have thought that an 8-year-old singing in the Westinghouse gym would eventually sing the national anthem at Fenway Park and be head of the Charles? And you might even recognize me, as I have performed at the Westinghouse Galas since I was 11 years old. The Westinghouse put these opportunities in front of me, but I had to work hard to succeed. I know I had to practice, I had to show up on time, and I had to give it my all. I had to pick myself up after disappointments and failures and keep going. Just like my mom did when we came to America, just like I did when I was a kid learning a new language in a new country. My path and future career started to become clear to me. I wanted to go into music therapy and clinical psychology. At the Westinghouse, I learned technical skills like how to play multiple instruments and was able to help all the members in the junior band. I learned other skills necessary to thrive in music therapy, like teaching strategies for different stages of childhood development. One of my most rewarding experiences as a teen in the Westinghouse was working as a peer leader. I remember meeting Fernando, who had just arrived in America and did not know how to speak English. I knew his struggles firsthand. Remember the beginning? I worked with Fernando on voice lessons where he learned English and became more comfortable performing in front of his peers, as well as speaking to them. I realized how music makes a positive impact on a child's life. They learn a craft, but also they use it as a coping mechanism or a tool to practice perseverance. Now, I am a full-time college student at Boston College and hoping to pursue a master's degree after I graduate. I became an official Westinghouse alumna like a year ago, which is crazy, but I am still a part of a community that has been with me since I was 9 years old. As a college student, I volunteer at Westinghouse as a reading buddy. I continue working with English learners while mixing in a bit of music into many of my lessons with many of my students by rapping. Freshman year did not end the way I envisioned it, but I am so thankful to have the support of my Westinghouse college coaches to help me navigate the closing of campus, transition to distance learning, and getting through my first set of finals. Crazy. If there's one thing that Westinghouse and my family have taught me, it's the importance of persisting no matter what. We are all in this challenge together as we face the COVID-19 pandemic. Seems like everyone is in a new world and learning a new way to cope, work, and move forward. I know the club is moving quickly to find new ways to support those who need it most, and I want to be a part of that. I will continue to give back to the community that has meant so much to me, and I hope you will too. Thank you for listening to my story and for continuing to support the amazing Weston House.